Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Brendo. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by on this wonderful 1-1 day. So today is 1-1-5 day in Black Ops 4 that is officially celebrating zombies. And today Black Ops 4 kicked off zombies double XP, double weapon XP in zombies, as well as double XP Nebula Plasma. It is starting today through 10 a.m. Pacific, January 18th on all platforms. Zombies gets plenty of love this week with the all-new Unsinkable Gauntlet, and there's also 3 new elixirs called Perk Up, Refreshment, and Conflagration Liquidation. Elixir balances updates have also been added to Black Ops 4, adjustments to PhD slider, and those pesky Crimson Nosferitos were also known as the vampires. Now, the PhD slider has allowed you not to gain any explosive damage. So PhD is officially fixed, and they have also nerfed the vampires. But be on the lookout for the 1-1 day Treyarch blog, which is talking about all the new zombie updates that are coming rest of the year. Well, actually, it's not rest of the year. It's actually the next couple months. I'll make another video on that, guys, so definitely stay tuned. But I want to get into today's update 1.11. So here's everything that is new in Black Ops 4. In multiplayer, Chaos Control has been added as a multiplayer feature playlist. TDM 100, Team Tactical Mosh Pit, Mercenary Hardcore Mosh Pit, and Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit has been added to the multiplayer featured category. Elevation in Madagascar has been added to normal map rotation for Black Ops Pass holders. Updates to various game modes, specialists, perks, score streaks, gear, and challenges. There's been a fix for Killathon reactive camo requirements and various gameplay and stability improvements. Some major updates that have been added to zombies is the 1-1 day celebration event, which I told you guys earlier. Zombies double XP, zombies double weapon XP, and 2 times Nebula Plasma. And this ends January 18th. And also the Unsinkable Gauntlet, which is only in Voyage of Despair for PS4. There's been 3 new epic elixirs added. Remember, this is only for PS4. Xbox will get it a week later. Now, balance updates for the 6 existing elixirs, which I'll tell you guys here later. Like I said, they've added adjustments to PhD slider perk, and they've nerfed the vampire damage and spawn rates in Dead of the Night. There's also been some various gameplay and stability improvements. Now, the big update that has been coming out is today in Blackout, and that is the stash interface updated the grid layout for faster looting on consoles, and also a big concussion grenade update. You ready for it? Drum roll. So they've reduced the concussion grenade stack count to 1. They haven't reduced the effects of the concussion grenade, but they made it where you can only have 1 now. But whatever, as long as I'm not getting spammed with concussion grenades over and over again, thank God. So let's see, what else did they add today? Okay, now in zombies for gauntlets, this is called the Unsinkable. Gauntlet is live in Voyage of Despair. There are 30 rounds of challenges with unique rules for each round. Players earn medals and tiered rewards for completing rounds 10, 20, and 30, as well as an additional reward for completing round 30 without failing a round. See, I already did a leak video about this, guys. This is the exact same wording that I gave you guys earlier in the week. So there you go. I can officially say it. I told you so. But anyways, players are issued a strike by failing a round, with the game ending after 3 strikes. All matches are timed for competitive speedrun support. Now, the new elixirs, there's 3 of them. Like I said, Perk Up, which is an epic elixir. You can gain 4 additional random perks that are not in your loadout. So this basically creates the new Perkaholic. The next perk is called Refreshment Epic. It's an epic type of elixir. It refreshes the cooldown for equipment, perks, and special weapons for your entire team. Conflagration Liquidation is an epic one, and it spawns a bonfire sail power-up. Now, the following updates are going live on consoles and PC to follow later this week. And for multiplayer, they added, for maps, they added Elevation in Madagascar added to normal map rotation, core and hardcore for all Black Ops Pass holders. Game modes, they added Heist, added the SWAT RFT assault rifle daemon, and the combat axe and EMP disruptor to Heist. Resolved an issue where the player would not be granted proper tier progression in some cases. If the last living player disconnects, all down friendlies will now bleed out, ending the round. Now for hardpoint, added an overtime win condition for hardpoint. In the event of a tie at the end of the time limit, the team to score the next point will win the match. This setting has been enabled for CWL, hardpoint, and custom games. Search and Destroy resolved an issue that allowed the defenders to defuse and win the game after being detonated. And Free For All and Assault Pack can now be interacted with after it was hacked in Free For All. Now Specialist, they added some different changes to it in multiplayer. 0, hacking an enemy no longer prevents specialist weapon or equipment usage. A hacked Assault Pack will now no longer be destroyed if the original owner leaves the match. A hacked barricade will now no longer be destroyed if the original owner leaves the match. For Ruin, they have resolved an issue that allowed Ruin's grab slams to kill players through walls and floors. Thank God, because that was very annoying. When I'm in a different room, I'm getting grab slammed even though I'm not next to him. For Firebreak, they resolved an issue that prevented Firebreak's Purifier from damaging friendly players in game modes, with friendly fire being enabled. Now, Crash, the TAC 5 will no longer remove the hack status from all players. Different perks that they tweaked in multiplayer. They improved cold-blooded enemies score streak targeting delay from 5 to 7 seconds. Improved Team Link circular vision radius by 9%. Updated tactical mask description to include increased resistance against EMP disruptor. And Tracker's detection icon will now clearly correctly if the player switches to a class without the Tracker perk. Now there's some other multiplayer changes that they've added. I'm going to leave down in a link down in the description below where you guys can read the rest about that. I want to move on to the zombies gameplay and different updates that they added to, so let's get into it. Now the Elixir updates, join the party, now revives down players in addition to respawning dead party members, but will not restore lost perks. Sword Flay melee attacks now instantly kill basic and vermin enemies for the duration and deal 5 times damage to all other enemies. CTRLZ increased the duration of turn zombies from 15 seconds to 30 seconds. Cache Back reduced rarity from epic to legendary to increase the chance of concocting Cache Back more frequently. Phantom Reload doubled the previous percentage chance to get free ammo. Now the Blood Depth Elixir duration has been reduced from 3 minutes to 1 minute, and Blood Depth now simply ends when points are reduced to 0 rather than killing the player. Different perks that they did, PhD Slider now fully prevents self-inflicted explosive damage. PhD Slider damage reduction for enemy explosive attacks has been changed from 80 to 50%. In Dead of the Night, reduce the damage dealt by the Crimson Nosferatu Bites attack, which is the vampires, and reduce the maximum number of vampires and other vampires that spawn during normal round progression. Power-ups, they tweaked it where they are now more evenly distributed to appear throughout each round, as opposed to near the start of the round. Different stability fixes, global fixes, crashes that could occur after waiting for a long period of time in a lobby after exiting a match. They did some fixes in Blood of the Dead and all the other maps. I don't want to bore you with those details. Remember, click on the link down below in the description and you guys can read all about that. Now let's get into some of the Blackout changes, which was, just like I said, the looting interface on consoles is now a grid layout with multiple pages for all stash types. The identical items will now stack inside a stash instead of being displayed individually, and remaining armor is now displayed on armor items in a stash. And the gameplay tweaks that they did was the reduced concussion grenade stack count to only 1. That is right, guys, you can only add 1 concussion grenade to your loadout and your stash. So remember, guys, I'm going to leave the link down below in the description so you guys can click on that, read about some of the other minute details that they did to zombies, basically more crash fixes and other stuff to zombies and multiplayer. But I don't want to bore you with those details, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video. Please smash that like button. At least 115, guys. At least 115 likes, or 111 since this is update 1.11. Definitely share with your friends, guys. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the notification button so you guys never miss any uploads. Follow me on Twitter. My link is down below, along with the Facebook group that I moderate and administer for, guys. You can catch up on the news the quickest that way on Facebook and Twitter before I'm able to actually make a YouTube video. So definitely follow those pages. Tell them Brando sent you, and they will definitely give you a nice reward. Alright guys, until the next video, I'll see you squids later, and all you non-Fortnite players later. Bye!